So we have 2 blocks, a bolster, a blanket, and a strap. We're going to start the practice laying down on the mat with a block nearby and a strap nearby. Come down in constructive rest. Have your feet about hips distance apart. And then begin to bring your attention to your body, your temple. Grounding through the 4 corners of both feet. Allowing the knees to be parallel to one another and in line with your hips. Check the back of your pelvis to ensure that both sides are evenly rooted. Check your shoulder blades to make sure that both sides are rooted. Let your arms rest by your side, allowing the back of the neck to be long. Once you become aware of the body and its relationship with the earth, with space, bring the attention to the tips of your nostrils. And begin to follow the trail of your breath in and out of the nostrils. Once the mind connects to the breath, invite the breath into your belly. Begin to awaken the entire core complex with the breath alone. And in order to do that, you want to focus on the exhalation. When you inhale, the belly button moves away from the spine. And when you exhale, the belly button draws in towards the spine. And you can sense all the many layers of your abdomen contracting. Because of disorientation with gravity. Eventually, you're going to feel not just the layers of your abdomen, but also the entire core complex awakening with the breath. Once this diaphragmatic breath becomes an organic experience, take a block and place it in between your thighs. You want the block to allow your thighs to be still parallel to one another. So make sure the block is in the smallest position. As you continue to focus on the exhalation, the next time you exhale, belly button hugs in towards the spine. Let your pelvis rock so that your tailbone is coming slightly up away from the ground. That's causing a posterior tilt in your pelvis. The next time you inhale, you're going to drop the tail and allow for an anterior tilt of the pelvis. This anterior tilt begins to engage the back muscles into a spinal extension. Now, with the next exhalation, see if you can lift the sacrum off the ground. Squeeze the block. Then inhale, let go of the squeeze. Come on down. And exhale, do it again. Squeeze the block and bring the sacrum off the ground. Now see if you can come a little higher, taking maybe an inch off the ground. So every time you inhale, you come down, allow for an anterior tilt of the pelvis. And as you exhale, come up, maybe a little higher each time, squeezing the block. The reason why we squeeze the block is to awaken the energetic line of your core that begins at the soles of the feet and climb through the inner legs, inner thighs to plug into your pelvic floor, the base of your core. The tendency here is to bypass the core, allowing the knees to fall out, which is creating an external rotation of your hips. So little by little, you squeeze the block to prevent that external rotation and abduction so that your knees don't fall apart. Can you come a little bit higher? You're almost into a bridge pose. Doesn't have to be the highest. Inhale to come down. You got two more. And exhale to go up. And last one. Now hold it up here. Shift the weight to your right foot. Inhale. Pelvis is off the ground. Exhale, take your left foot off the ground. Extend the knee so that the knees are still aligned, but you have your left leg up. Take another breath. Then inhale, bring it down, foot down, pelvis down. Exhale and take it up. Hold it here. Squeeze the block. The next time you exhale, take your right foot off the ground. Extend the knee, knees are aligned. Inhale again. And exhale. Get CORENNECTED. Inhale, foot down, hips down. One more time on each side. Exhale, draw the pelvis up. Come into a bridge. Doesn't have to be tall, doesn't have to be high. Inhale again to prepare. Exhale, take your left foot off the ground. Inhale again. Keep squeezing that block. Exhale, get CORENNECTED. Inhale, foot down, hips down. Last one, other side. Exhale to come up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, take your right foot off the ground. Knees are still aligned. Inhale again. Exhale to connect. Inhale, foot down, hips down. Exhale, move the block off to the side. Pause here for a moment. Just give a little rock to the pelvis, posteriorly tilting and anteriorly tilting. Don't draw the knees to the chest just yet. We're going to add to the fun here. Going to take the strap to the ball of your left foot. So knee comes to chest momentarily, just so you could place the strap there. Roll the strap on top of your hand, and then bring the foot down to the floor. The next time you inhale, you're going to prepare. As you exhale, take your pelvis up. Hold it here, inhale. Exhale, extend that left knee. Then inhale, bring the pelvis down. Keep your leg extended, your left knee extended. As you exhale, take your shoulder blades off the ground and crunch towards that left foot. Both knees are aligned. There's a cheating moment here for now, but it's not going to last long. Inhale, bring the shoulders down. Exhale, bring your hips off the ground. Inhale, bring the pelvis down. Exhale, and take the shoulder blades off the ground. Inhale, bring the shoulders down. Exhale, bring the pelvis off the ground. Inhale, pelvis down. Exhale, take the shoulder blades off the ground. One more like that. Then we're going to add. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, pelvis up. Inhale, pelvis down. Exhale, take the shoulder blades off the ground. As you take the shoulder blades off the ground, extend your right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the left leg up. Curl a little further towards your leg. Then as you inhale, bring the shoulders down, right foot down. As you exhale, draw the pelvis up in the air. That was one. Inhale, pelvis down. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades off the ground. Extend your right knee, extend your left knee, so you have an L with your legs now. Then inhale, shoulders down. Foot down. Exhale, take it up. Pelvis up towards the ceiling. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, crunch towards your foot. Right knee extends. One more time. Inhale, shoulders down, foot down. Exhale, hips up. This time, inhale, pelvis down. Extend your right knee. As you exhale, you're going to come forward. As you crunch, you have your right leg parallel to the floor. And you're going to start to come up into your sitting bones. Pause here for a moment. Then bring your right leg to meet the left, any amount. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, right leg is parallel to the floor, left leg is up. Begin to descend all the way down to the floor. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to come up. Draw your left foot forward. You come up into your sitting bones, so legs are like a scissor. Once you're up in your sitting bones, inhale. Exhale, draw your right leg to meet the left. Then inhale, legs are in a scissor. Exhale, draw your torso down towards the floor. Inhale, bend the right knee. Bring the left knee to the chest. Remove the strap. Both feet are down. Exhale, constructive rest. There's a huge amount of heat building up in that core. Can you sense that? Now bring the right knee to the chest momentarily just to place the strap on the arch of the foot. Then as you roll the strap onto your hand, bring the foot up in the air. Give the hamstrings a break for a moment. Then inhale here. Exhale, lift your pelvis off the ground. Then inhale, bring it down. Exhale and curl the shoulders towards your leg. Inhale, shoulders down. Exhale, pelvis off the ground. Inhale, hips down. Exhale, curl towards your leg. Try not to pull with your arm as much as you core necked. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, pelvis off the ground. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale and curl. Now we're going to add. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, take the pelvis off the ground. Inhale, bring it down. Extend your left knee. Exhale and curl further towards your right leg. Inhale, bring the torso down. Bend the left knee. Exhale, bring your pelvis up. Inhale, bring the pelvis down. Extend that left knee. Exhale and curl towards that right leg. One more time. Inhale, bend the knee, shoulders down. Exhale, lift the pelvis off the ground. Inhale, bring it down, extend your left knee. Exhale and curl towards that right leg. Now, pause here. The next exhalation, can you curl so much that you're taking it onto your sitting bones? You're in a half Navasana. Inhale again. Exhale, draw your left leg to meet the right. Now, it might be that this hip flexor on the left side is not responding as much as you wish. So the leg is not coming as far towards the right. Just pay attention. Be aware. Inhale, bring the leg parallel to the floor, torso down. Exhale, do it again. Curl towards the leg. So you're guiding your right foot forward while sustaining the power with your hands and core. Once you find your sitting bones, inhale again. Exhale, draw that left leg to meet the right. But Paula, it's so different. Yes, don't judge. Just be aware. Inhale, left leg parallel to the floor. Exhale, bring it down. And last one, inhale here. Exhale to come up. Find your sitting bones, pause. Inhale. Exhale, left leg up to meet the right. Inhale, left leg parallel to the floor, bring it down. Place your left foot on the ground, bring your right knee to the chest. Remove that strap completely, place it off to the side. Rearrange your sitting bones, your pelvis to the ground, your shoulder blades. The next time you exhale, both legs come up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. You have no strap. As you exhale, draw the legs about 45 degrees towards the floor. So there is an imprint of that block between your thighs. There's an imprint of all the work that we've done so far. With both legs glued together, the next time you exhale, you're going to draw the legs 45 degrees, pushing the foot towards the front of the mat. You're going to start to peel your shoulder blades and your spine all the way to your sitting bones. If this doesn't work, grab your thighs. Pull yourself into Navasana. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs, have a seat. Welcome to CORENNECTED. Woo! I hope you're feeling that heat building up. All right, we're in a cross-legged position. I'm going to turn towards you. I'm going to take a moment here to practice one round of Bastrika pranayama. Same amount of inhalation and exhalation, focusing on the belly. So as you inhale, it's we're going to practice it for 30 seconds. And then we're going to add movement to that Bastrika. Let's do it this way. Palms are down for a moment. You're going to close your eyes. Find both sitting bones in your cross-legged position. Let your core support a long torso. Empty the next breath. And begin your practice, 30 seconds. Focus on pumping and pulling the navel towards the spine and up towards the heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Now bring your arms out to the side, bend your elbows like a goddess. Tip of your index finger meets the tip of your thumb like a circle. Yana Mudra. We're going to practice Bastrika as we rotate the torso. So if you want to watch for a moment, you inhale in the center. Continue to pull the navel in and out. So we're going to start small, then we're going to go a little faster. Get ready. Empty the next breath. Begin turning to the left first. Can you go a little faster? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, lower the arms, and pause. We're going to do one more cycle. Starting to spiral to the right. Arms out to the side. Keep the shoulders soft, elbows somewhat aligned with the shoulders. Jnana Mudra. Empty the next breath. Begin. Can you go a little faster? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center, lower the arms. Exhale to settle. Next time you inhale, sweep your arms around and up. And exhale to fold over the legs. Now inhale to fill up the entire back of your torso with the breath. Moving the breath from the belly to the ribs to the chest. Find the back of your ribs and the back of your shoulders. If this is okay for your knees, you're going to roll onto your hands and knees or swing your legs around. Come to a table position. We're not going to stay here long, so you don't need to paddle your knees unless you must. From your table position, curl your toes. Inhale, lift the tail and open the spine into an extension. As you exhale, drop the tail just enough so you can start to drag it back towards your heels. Plant your hands firmly down. Spread all 10 fingers wide. Inhale to fill up both sides of your torso with the breath. And exhale, lift the knees. Squeeze the thighs together. Move back, downward facing dog. Take a moment to exhale and draw both heels towards the earth, while pressing the hands firmly down, allowing the energy to rise from the hands to your hips, then yield down towards your heels. The next time you inhale, you're going to rise to the balls of your feet and look between the hands. Don't think you know where you're going. As you exhale, drawing your knees toward one another, begin to bend your knees. Bend them more. Tail is reaching back, not forward. Eventually, you're going to bring your knees down. Inhale, come forward, and create a wave of prana, opening up the spine into an extension. As you exhale, drop the tail just enough so you can guide it back towards your heels. Inhale to fill up both sides of the torso with the breath. Guiding your knees toward one another, exhale, press through the hands, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Inhale, press through the hands, let both sides of the torso elongate. Exhale, yield energy towards your heels. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet, look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend them more. All that while reaching the tail back until your knees find the ground. Inhale, slither forward. Find your way into a cow, like you're blossoming into a cow. Exhale, drop the tail just enough. Bring the hips back towards your heels. Keep going. Inhale, fill both sides of your torso with the breath. Exhale, draw your knees closer together. Move back, downward facing dog. This is your last one. Inhale, press through the hands. Fill up both sides of the torso with the breath. Exhale, let the energy yield towards your heels. Inhale, rise to the balls of your feet. Look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees. All that while reaching the tail back. Keep your knees hugging toward one another. Once the knees are down, inhale, come forward, open into a cow. Tops of the feet are down. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Slither forward, but slide your forearms towards the front of the mat. The hands are spread wide. Shoulder aligns with the elbow. Elbow aligns with the wrist. Glue your thighs together. The soles of your feet are reaching up. The next time you inhale, glue your hands to the mat, and without moving the hands, just pretend you're pulling the hands towards your elbows as you open your heart between your arms. Sphinx Pose. You should feel the skin of your belly moving away from the pelvis. Think of it as a tummy tuck. Now, tops of the feet are down. We're going to practice here for a few moments. Roll your shoulders back. Press through the forearms so the shoulders descend from the ears. Inhale to pull that skin of the belly away from the pelvis. As you exhale, draw the navel towards the ceiling, like you're creating a cat with your spine. See if you can lift your knees off the ground. Tops of the feet are down, yes. Then inhale, thighs down, pelvis down, heart moves forward, lift the head, Sphinx Pose. Exhale, bring the navel towards the spine. You start to draw it towards the ceiling as you lift your pelvis and your knees off the ground. Do that one more time. Inhale, thighs down, pelvis down, heart forward, head up. And exhale, belly in and up. Hips up, thighs up. Inhale, bring it down. Open the heart. Exhale, heart down, arms out to the side. Sway your hips from side to side. Next time you inhale, lift the chest off the ground. Place your hands by your chest line. Now, hugging the elbows towards your lats. Roll the shoulders back and down. Curl your toes. Inhale again, come a little higher from the ground. As you exhale, you're going to come up into a modified up dog. Toes are curled. And we're going to make, on the count of 10, our way into down dog. So navel comes up to the spine as you exhale. You're going to keep lifting up, lifting up. Once you find a way into somewhat of a plank, you keep going back, reaching the tail back and up, downward facing dog. You're done here. Warm up is over. Begin to pedal your feet. Look between the hands and take a walk, very slow walk. You're going to step one foot at a time as if you were preparing for a handstand. We're not going there. But the idea is that once your shoulders come over your wrists, you're supported by your core. You're not going to fall on your head. You can lighten up on your feet, lighten up more until you step your feet between the hands, leaving 2 blocks by the front of your mat. You're going to inhale halfway up, engage through the back of your core. Then as you exhale, engage the entire core, draw the navel in, press through the feet and come all the way up to stand. This is when you close your eyes. We were upside down quite a bit. So you close your eyes to rearrange your orientation with gravity. Once you open your eyes, make sure your blocks are by the front of the mat, and you can bring the strap nearby. Find your way in Tadasana. Feet about a fist's distance apart. The next time you inhale, open your eyes, sweep the arms around the neck. Grab a hold of your left wrist, anchor through that left foot, and exhale, take a lateral bend over to the right. How deep can you go? Not only are we creating space on that left side of the body, but we are engaging the right side as a full support for this lateral bend. Then inhale, come back to center, switch wrists, exhale and switch sides. Can you go a little further? Maybe not on this side. Inhale, come on back to center. As you exhale, fold halfway over your blocks. When you're halfway, your fingertips are on the blocks. Shift the weight to your right foot and bring the left leg straight back behind you. Use the inner left hamstrings to move your leg up. Because if you're not doing that, the alternative is to rotate your right hip open. We bypass the core by doing that, so stay with your core, scissoring your legs toward one another, although they are apart in space. As you inhale, leg is up. As you exhale, draw your left knee behind the right, bending both knees as if you were going to sit on the ground. We're not going to do that just yet. Then inhale, bring it back and up again. And exhale, knees bent, almost to sit on the ground. Do that 2 more times. With the last one, inhale, reach back. As you exhale, step back into a lunge. There's going to be progress. The next time you inhale, you're going to bend both knees. So right knee is already bent. You're going to bend the left knee. It almost touches the ground as you come up into a lunge. Now come up into a lunge, hook your thumbs, and rise up. Back knee is almost touching the ground, so that left thigh is perpendicular to the floor. Right thigh is parallel to the floor. Now bend your elbows out to the side. As you inhale, you're going to open the heart while maintaining your pelvis in line. Tail is dropping down. Just move the heart open. Then as you exhale, you're going to extend the back knee and come forward with a nice long torso. Inhale, hook the thumbs, bend the back knee to come up. Exhale, sit a little bit lower, bend the elbows out to the side. Inhale, open the heart while maintaining the pelvis in line. Exhale, extend the back knee and come forward. Hook the thumbs. Last time, bend the back knee, inhale to rise. Exhale to go a little bit deeper, bend the elbows out to the side. Inhale, pull the heart while maintaining the pelvis in line. Exhale, extend both knees and fold over the legs. Oh, that right outer hip needed a break. Yes, thank you, Paula. But are you by any chance dropping that left hip? Or can you maintain both hips in line? Now, the next time you inhale, bend that front knee, plant your hands to the ground. And exhale to pick up that right foot from the ground. So move the back of the heart towards the ceiling. Pick up the foot from the ground. Move back to a one-legged dog. Bend that right knee again. Reach your left heel down. Rotate the left hip so the right side can go up in the air. Could you flip your dog here? Maybe. But how about taking it so far that you could flip, but your core is so engaged that doesn't allow you to fall? Next time you inhale, bring the leg back to center. Both feet down. With your toes curled, exhale, bend the knees. Bring the knees all the way down to the floor. Rest in child's pose or sit back on your heels and observe. One more breath here. If you're sitting back on your heels, come forward to table. If you're on your child's pose, come forward to table just to arrange your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale to open up the cow. We've been here before. Exhale, drop the tail towards your hips. Inhale to elongate through both sides of the torso. Begin to lift your knees. Knees hug toward one another. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Here we go again. Next time you inhale, look between the hands. Rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, begin to walk. One tiny step at a time. Till your toes are almost not touching the ground, shoulders over wrists. You're not falling on your face. You're maintaining the connection to the core. Then step the feet between the hands. Inhale, come halfway up with the torso. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale, draw the navel in, press through both feet. Come on all the way to the top. Tadasana. Getting ready for the second side. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Grab a hold of your right wrist. Exhale, take a lateral bend over to the left. Same idea. Although you're opening up the right side, can you feel the contraction of the left as it laterally flexes your spine? Inhale, come on back to center. Grab a hold of your opposite wrist, left wrist. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold halfway over the legs. You're on your fingertips. Next time you inhale, draw the right leg back behind you. Focus on the inner right hamstrings. Toes are facing down. Sacrum is aligned with the floor. As you inhale, you're here. As you exhale, bend the left knee, right knee behind the left, almost to sit. Do it again. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee behind the left. Can you begin to sit a little bit lower? Inhale, reach it back. Exhale to go down. One more time. Inhale, reach back. Exhale to go down. You're almost sitting on the ground. Inhale, reach it all the way back. Exhale, lend the right foot back, wide into a lunge. Prepare to bend the back knee. Hook the thumbs and come up. Exhale, drop the tail, elbows out to the side. Inhale, pull the heart in between the arms, keeping the tail moving down. Exhale, extend the back knee, come forward. Hook the thumbs, bend the back knee, inhale to rise. Exhale, go a little deeper over the elbows out to the side. Inhale, pull the heart up the tail. Exhale, straighten the back knee, come forward with your torso. One last time, hook the thumbs, bend the back knee, inhale to rise up. Exhale, go a little deeper, elbows out to the side. Inhale, pull the heart between the arms. As you exhale, straighten both knees and begin to dive over the legs. You could have your hands to the blocks, or you could have your hands to the floor. Whatever you do, keep that sacrum aligned with the floor. The tendency is that the left side of your pelvis is going to want to move forward and up. Bring it back and down. The next time you inhale, bend the front knee. Plant both hands to the mat. As you exhale, pull the back of your heart up. Pick up the left foot from the ground. Move back to a one-legged dog. Bring your right heel towards the floor. Bend the left knee, take it up and behind you. You could potentially flip this. Your foot is so far back behind. Oh, I could, but I won't. The core is sustaining. The next time you inhale, come back to center. Step both feet down. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend them more until they find the ground. You either sit back on your heels or move into child's pose. It is your practice. Sitting back on your heels gives you an opportunity not only to spread the soles of your feet, your toes, getting further access to the line that's rising from the arches of your feet, but it allows you to settle. If you're sitting back on your heels, you come forward into a table position. If you're in child's pose, you come forward just to arrange your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale to extend the spine. Exhale, drop the hips back towards your heels. Inhale to elongate through both sides of your torso. Exhale, bring the knees up, closing them toward one another. Downward facing dog. Next time you inhale, look between the hands. Second to last, prep for handstand. We're not going there. You could do it on your own. I am just encouraging you to get deeper and deeper into your core. When the shoulders are over wrists, you're looking forward, but you're light on your toes. Eventually step your feet between the hands. Inhale halfway up. Bring your hands to your hips. As you exhale, connect and come all the way to the top. You are upside down. Take a moment. Reconnect. Very nice. Blocks still by the front of the mat. Inhale to swing the arms around and up. Exhale to come halfway forward. Take a moment to switch the energy to the right foot. Inhale the left leg up. As you exhale, bring the left knee behind the right and begin to sit. Nice and slowly, when your left foot comes off the ground, can you bring your fingertips off the blocks? If this is okay with your left knee, you're going to wind up sitting on both sitting bones. If it's not, right about here, you know to pick up a block, sit on it, free your left knee, take it out, straighten it in front of you. Sit tall. If the left knee was okay, responded well, you can also stay here sitting on a block or take both sitting bones all the way down. You want to feel the sitting bones evenly grounded so you can find your central axis. We're going to use the help of every core muscle to turn the heart deeply into the right and sustain it for 10 breaths. Life-changing. Right foot is anchored. Right knee is in and up. Inhale your left arm up. As you exhale, begin to spiral. The left crease of the elbow meets your right knee. You could pick up the skin of your belly and guide it through the thigh into the right side. Then right fingertips go down. Every time you inhale, you're finding your central axis again. And every time you exhale, you're going to go a little deeper. Your obliques are assisting the depth. And at that point, when they go through their full range of motion, full strength, you begin to use the rotators by your heart to turn further and further. If you get really deep, you can take the left elbow outside of your right knee and turn further. If you want to go even deeper, take the strap on your right ankle. Bring it behind you. Grab a hold of the strap with your right hand. Bind the left elbow outside and keep churning. This is only if your shoulders are okay. If you feel that everything is responding to that twist, you're not fighting with any portion of your body. You have 3 more long, deep breaths here. You got really deep. So if you have the strap, let go of the strap first. Nice and easy. Begin to spiral yourself back to center. Hold here for a moment. Bring the strap off to the side if you had it looped. Step into the right foot. Bring your fingertips down so that you can come up. Fingertips could be on the mat or on the blocks. Kick that left leg straight up behind you. You twist it over to the right. Can you now find a twist open to the left? Maybe utilizing that core strength, that core connection, the left fingertips can come up. You find your way into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Land gracefully back, Virabhadrasana 2. Just for a transition, inhale, sweep the arms around and up. As you exhale, windmill the hands down. Spin on the ball of that back foot. Let the fingertips find the ground. Then place the hands down. Move the right leg back. One-legged dog. To downward facing dog. No rest here. We're just going to walk to the top, however you want to land there. And then inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Root through both feet to rise. Inhale, come all the way to the top. Exhale, find your Tadasana. I'm going to change my orientation with the mat so I can keep facing you. In Tadasana, next time you inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, fold halfway. Inhale, right leg goes up in the air. Exhale, right knee behind the left. Can you keep going down? And down. And down. Same thing, but it's a different side. So you might benefit from sitting on the block. You might benefit from straightening the right knee. Whatever you do when you land, you want both sitting bones to be evenly rooted. Left foot is down. Left knee is in and up. Inhale to elongate. Find your center of axis. And exhale to spiral. Now at this point I knew that I liked the surprise of the strap. So before I spiral deep, I'm going to loop the strap on my left ankle and let it stay behind me. So as I spiral, the crease of the right elbow is on the left knee. I'm just starting to explore. I can take my hand to the skin of the belly, drag it with me through the thigh so I can continue to spiral. Before I go any deeper, I cross my right elbow outside of the left knee. That gives me leverage to spiral further. Then if I want to go even further, I walk my hands to grab the strap so I can go a little bit deeper. Two more breaths here. Let go of the strap if you have your hand on it. Inhale, slowly make your way back to center. Exhale to arrive in the central axis again. Then bring your fingertips down. Prepare to step on that left foot. Bring yourself up. Strap out of the way. Right leg kicks up in the air. You are twisting to the left. Now, if it's available, begin to rotate your left hip open, finding your way potentially to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Prepare to land gracefully back, Virabhadrasana 2, you're almost done. Turn your left palm up, inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Spin on the ball of the back foot. Plate the hands down. Inhale again. Exhale, pick up that left foot, move back, one-legged dog. To downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Rise to the balls of your feet, bend your knees. This time, take your knees apart, sit back, wide knee, child's pose, tops of the feet are down. Come forward to table to swing your legs around. Take one block with you. Gonna place the block to serve as a pillow for a few moments, keeping the bolster handy so you can potentially bring it under your knees. Keep your blanket handy so you could potentially bring it under your head. The block is going to release any tension that might be left over of your practice. So I want you to find the bottom of your skull. So you're not on your neck, you're not on your shoulders, you are on the bottom of your skull. looking for your occipitalis. So you come down to the block. You can keep your knees bent. And you're going to position the block in a way that the lower edge of the block, so the block is actually moving up towards the head, towards the crown. The lower edge of the block is on the bottom of the skull. Start here. Notice that your shoulder blades might be off the ground. You're going to encourage the shoulder blades to descend so you can release the back of the neck. Start here. Let your arms be heavy, your face be soft. Then nice and easy, begin to roll the head from side to side. If rolling the head to the right gives you a really nice sensation on the left side of the neck and shoulder, pause there. Breathe into that space. Let your exhalation soften the shoulders down and turn the head further to the right. Then inhale, slowly roll the head back to center. And exhale, roll the head over to the left. If there's this delicious moment on the left or right side of your shoulder and neck, pause. Breathe into that space. Allow the exhalation to soften the shoulders down and the head further to the left. Then inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, try it again. Go over to the right and pause. Inhale, back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Some of us just find it so comforting and relaxing. We want to do it every day. Yes, you can do this every day. Do it one more time to each side. Now when you bring it to center, remove the block. Place the bolster under your knees. Let your knees be supported by the bolster so that your joints are soft. But it also creates a slant for the femur to rest in the socket, allowing the core, everything between the top of your thighs and your shoulders to be at ease. Bring the blanket under your head. Once this is all set up, draw the knees to the chest. Bring your feet up, grab the outside of your foot and just rock softly from side to side. Then as you come back to center, decide whether there is anything else your body is asking of you before you surrender to the gift of Shavasana. Be mindful of the way you prep for Shavasana. In order to access the parasympathetic response, in this case, the rest and digest response, you want to have the body at ease. Nothing can be fighting you, because the fight stimulates the stress response. So if the lower back is nagging you, lift your pelvis and move the flesh of your gluteus away from the lower back, so the lower back can be at ease. If the neck is still nagging you, roll the shoulder blades underneath you. Let the head be supported by the blanket, so your chin slightly draws in. Let that beautiful energy of the sun you cultivated in your solar plexus to radiate the light within you. If you were to look at yourself from the sky, you'd see the power, the vitality of your luminous being. CORENNECTED is not just about the power you cultivate in your core, this sense of strength to support your stance, to support your work. CORENNECTED is meant to cultivate Agni, the fire within you that keeps the vitality, the enthusiasm, the discipline, motivation. Allow this entire practice to be processed at every level in your body. You begin to deepen your breath. Notice the quality of your breath as it responds to your practice. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, roll your ankles. The next time you inhale, reach your entire body long, like you're waking up from a nap. Exhale, hug your knees to the chest, rock softly from side to side. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. Hard work. You showed up. You're showing up for yourself. Taking care of yourself first so you can take care of others. Roll over to the side in fetal position. Give yourself another moment to nurture not just the body, but the soul. Slowly roll up to a seated position, getting ready to blossom with this new support, this new radiance that's coming from within. Sit tall. Take a deep breath in and let your heart center open to the breath. Then join the palms together at the heart. Bow to the lotus of your heart, the home of your divine intelligence. Take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day. Let the light shine from within you and be contagious to the world around you. But bow mostly in gratitude for the gift of today and every day, for the gift of life. Life is a journey, not a destination. Embrace your journey. Cherish each breath, each moment, for that's all you take with you. Namaste.